Like him before or since. David Bowie, rock and roll rebel, actor, and cultural icon, has died at age 69. But as Bill Neely tells us, the otherworldly star left so much behind for fans, including a brand new album.
Ground control to Major Tom.
David Bowie shot to fame in the month of the first moon landing with Space Oddity.
To Major Tom.
And he stayed a hero, not just for one day, but for 6 decades. Starman and the iconic image of Ziggy Stardust confirmed his genius for innovation and change. Moving from pop to rock and soul. Fame bringing him his first US #1. But by then he had the world dancing, and he loved to spring surprises.
When you're young, you think so much is important, including oneself. But as you get older, I think you find less and less is important.
His golden years were the 70s and 80s, but he produced 25 albums and sang heroes to fire crews after 9/11.
I'd particularly like to say hello to the folks from my local ladder.
He lived in New York, but never in the past.
I'm not sure that we should pay homage to the past. I prefer to sort of keep reinventing it.
His death, like his life, has shocked fans, laying flowers from his birthplace in London to his apartment in Manhattan, honouring a man who died just 2 days after releasing his final album, whose song Lazarus sounds like a requiem.
Look up here, I'm in heaven.
Bowie dying of cancer, writing his own obituary. The song's final images and words poignant. Oh, I'll be free, he sings. Ain't that just like me? David Bowie, the free spirit, the lost legend. Bill Neely, NBC News, London.
And that will do it for us on this Monday night. I'm Lester Holt. For all of us at NBC News, thank you for watching, and good night.
It happened this past week, the death from cancer of singer-writer David Bowie at age 69. Bill Flanagan offers this appreciation.
I was lucky enough to work with David Bowie on several TV projects. He was a great collaborator, gracious, witty, and generous. David was also a cheerleader and a champion for other artists. I don't think he had a jealous bone in his body. That was David the man. Bowie the musician was the most figure to appear in rock music after the 1960s.
This is ground control to Major Tom.
Without Bowie, there would be no Lady Gaga or Nirvana, no U2 or Madonna. Bowie appeared when the standard for rock and roll credibility was authenticity. Musicians were expected to sing their diaries, perform in the same jeans they wore off stage. Bowie did not value authenticity one bit. He knew that as soon as a performer walked into the spot, night were about himself. Like an actor, he moved for a role. Changes. Nothing remarkable occurred. The audience found sincere, empathetic, and at times universal emotion in the music of this quick change artist. After 9/11, Bowie opened the concert for New York City with a fragile solo version of Simon and Garfunkel's America.
I've come to look for America.
On tour in 2004, Bowie had emergency heart surgery. After that, he stopped playing concerts and giving interviews. Then, on January 8th, 2013, his 66th birthday, he surprised the world by releasing new music.
We're all we know, we're all we know.
It was like getting a letter from a long-lost friend.
Look up here, I'm in heaven.
This January 8th, he gave us the wonderful Black Star.
I've got scars.
2 days later,
Can't be seen.
David Bowie was gone.
Everybody knows me now.
There's a new Bowie musical running off Broadway. He worked on the book and music in his last year. Lazarus is the story of an alien, the man who fell to Earth 40 years later, who's been living in seclusion in a penthouse above Manhattan, waiting to die.
I'll be free.
At the end, he makes a masking tape rocket ship, lies down in it like a coffin, and dreams he is returning home as his soul leaves his body. It was his last surprise. David Bowie was an autobiographical writer after all.